Hi, I'm Beth Daisy, and I'm an occupational therapist with Future in Sight. Perhaps like me, you enjoy playing words with friends on your tablet or mobile device, but it can get a bit tricky if you have low vision. So today, I'm going to give you some suggestions for how to make it easier to keep your brain active with one of the most popular word games out there. First, let's talk about size. So there's no way around the fact that a larger display is going to give you a larger playing board. So if you're lucky enough to have a tablet and a smartphone, switching to your tablet is going to give you a larger image that will require less magnification. So speaking about magnification, chances are that if you're using a smartphone, or even if you're using your tablet, you're going to need more magnification than what the app lets you do. Am I talking about using a handheld magnifier with your device? Well, you could certainly do that, but there are other options for built-in magnification. So, depending on what type of device you're using, the way you enable that magnification is going to be a bit different. Let's take a look. So here I am playing Words with Friends on my Android smartphone. But if this is hard to see, I can double tap the screen to make things a bit bigger. But if you really want to zoom, you'll want to make sure that you have your triple tap magnifier enabled. You do that by going to Settings and selecting Accessibility, and then Visibility Enhancements, and making sure that magnification is turned on. Now, to magnify the playing board, just triple tap the screen. You can then move around the screen by moving 2 fingers, and you can further adjust the amount of magnification by pinching and zooming with 2 fingers. In practice, I was able to make the tiles on my Android Samsung Galaxy Note 9 about 3 times as big as the tiles appeared on my iPad. The downside? I was only able to see about 8 tiles at a time, 2 across by 4 down. So there's a lot of moving around the screen to see where all your plays are. So if you're using an iOS device, you'll want to make sure your zoom magnifier is turned on. You'll do this by going to Settings, Accessibility, and then Zoom. But before you turn on the zoom magnifier, it's a good idea to scroll down and adjust the maximum zoom. Yours may be set awfully low, maybe around 5x. I'm going to bring it all the way up to the max to 15x. You also want to check your zoom region. I'm going to recommend that for a game like this, you may want to use the full screen zoom, so make sure that's selected. Now we go back up to the top and we'll turn on our zoom magnifier. But get ready for it, things are going to zoom in quite a bit. Okay, so they went all the way to that 15x. The way that you control your zoom magnifier is using a 3-fingered double tap. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. Tap, tap. Now, let's see how this works in Words with Friends. A 3-fingered double tap will zoom us in. A 3-fingered double tap will zoom us out. Now, on that second double tap, if you leave your fingers on the screen and then drag your fingers up, things increase. If you drag your fingers down the screen, things zoom out. So simply dragging your fingers up and down the screen allows you to precisely adjust the level of magnification. Let's leave it there. Now I'll use my 3 fingers and I can look around the playing board to see my tiles and see where I want to make my next play. Let's scroll down to see what my letters are. You can see I have the letters T, E, O, E, U, Z, S. Hopefully I can get a good play there. Let's zoom out. Again, 3-finger double tap. And you can see that that really is pretty helpful. So again, to review, 3-finger double tap, zooms in, and then dragging the fingers allows us to move around the screen. I want to emphasize it's definitely a drag. Move your fingers slowly. If you swipe, things kind of get away from you. Now, as far as in-app messaging is concerned, things get a bit tricky. First of all, the color scheme doesn't really have high contrast. And secondly, it doesn't support a lot of other accessibility features like select to speak or dynamic text. VoiceOver and Voice Assistant worked a bit, but not perfectly. Now that being said, you can still use magnification, and you do have the option to use the microphone to dictate your messages. And one other thing that you can try is to flip your display over to an inverted color scheme. That just might make those incoming texts a little bit easier to read, because now those messages will show up as black on a blue background. You can take a look and see which one you prefer better. Thanks for taking time from your game to watch this video. I certainly hope it helped. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel for other great videos. And if you or someone you know would like more information about the benefits of low vision services, contact Future Insight at 603-224-4039 or at the email address in the description below. Thanks for watching.